Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video, guys. And today it's a pretty exciting day. I covered this a little bit in my Poison limited event video, which is the Guild effigy that's happening, and I'm going to go more extensively into it now because it's actually out. We can do a few things with it, and we're going to talk about everything it is. And we're going to do some of the gameplay together. But before doing that, I just want to say our guild is doing a roll call for recruitment. Now, the global guild recruitment is broken, but I'm going to put on the screen what we're looking for. So if you're level 270 up, if you have CP on your team of 5 to 6 million and you're in the following servers, I'll put that up here, please ping Eiyuu. I'll put his Discord information on the official SFD main cord, which is actually in my description, and feel free to apply to our guild, and we're going to do a mass recruitment soon. So specifically because FEG Clash is going to be guild versus guild as well as guild versus bosses. So let's go jump into it and talk about everything it is, and let's kind of discover what this is together. Now, I did go through it first with you guys, all right? The first boss is right here. This is the trial. Okay, so Weathered Fortress. Let's do a little bit of intel here, okay? So let's see what his moves are. Mechanical Mistletoe. Weathered Fortress unleashes energy vines dealing damage to all fighters. The target that takes damage are inflicted with 1 stack of Parasite. When the player uses Ultra, Weathered Fortress uses Parasite, recover to remove all parasites. Each stack of Parasite removed increases the Weathered Fortress action bar by 12.5%. That's kind of crappy, which means it's going to attack a lot more often. Let's check it out here. Death Beam. Weathered Fortress fires laser beams forward from the palm, dealing AoE damage, reducing the target's crit rate by 5% for 15 seconds. Not the worst thing in the world. Thorny Spikes. Weathered Fortress stomps with both feet and summons a Thorny Spike, dealing damage to all fighters. After the skill ends, it obtains a shield that grants immunity to damage 20 times. When the shield breaks, Fortress goes into overload. Thunder damage increased by 20%, and shock damage increased by 100%. So he's he does shock damage. So Zangief would be really good here to counteract that a little bit. Weathered Fortress scans the enemies ahead, dispelling buffs from all fighters, shooting flying lasers, dealing AoE damage 3 times. Each buff dispelled increases Weathered Fortress damage. Ooh, okay, so you don't want to use a lot of buffers. So let's see what the leaderboard looks like and what people have been using. I'm assuming Cammy. Yeah, Cammy I knew was going to be a big one. Elena and Poison. Yeah, that sounds about right, guys, in terms of the usage of units. I'm going to assume Gen is probably going to do really well here. Yep, there it is. So it's probably going to be the same setup as usual. For free-to-play players specifically, you want to probably use Cammy here, Chun-Li to raise your super gauge quickly, Elena to heal, or if you have the new Poison to buff, that's probably going to work a lot better, and use your EX moves to heal yourself. And then lastly, you probably want to use another unit that can tank a little bit. So Zangief here would be incredible, or Able if you want to have a little bit of shield action going, or if you have Mad Ryu for extra damage, he would be really good here, especially with Elena to heal. So keep that in mind. Now, as a player who's going to be using the pay to win aspect of things, we're gonna go ahead and set up this team. I'm gonna put Rose over to Gen, and let's try this fight out together. I'm not sure how it's gonna look or feel, but usually what we end up doing is we do this with our damage right here. Let's put Hot Potato back in as a heal, and let's see how this works out. So it's going to be Gen, Elena, Gen, Bison as the combo, and as we know, the boss is legendary, so it has no disadvantages, so there's no actual faction benefit here, so keep that in mind. You can see it right up there. Okay, let's give this a go and see what happens. I'm not sure how this setup is going to work necessarily, but we're going to try it out and see how much damage we can pull off. So I'm going to actually start off with the drones, because the drones actually will raise my super bar quicker. I want to pull that off as much as possible. Then we'll do Gore Magala Blast. Now, if I can out-damage him, which should be no problem, on a manual here real quick. Oh, not manual, sorry. I wanted to manual before this one off so I can hold on to it a little longer, but didn't do it quick enough. That's actually something I'm going to make in the future for you guys, a video on how to manual and auto and when to do it appropriately, because there are really good methods in terms of doing that in order to save yourself EX moves and time them better, okay? Another thing, guys, I want to point out, I did cover a speed video for you. If you don't have a lot of speed, don't wait for auto to do it for you. You want to press it yourself. Auto's great to finish your combos, but you shouldn't wait to press the buttons yourself. You should actually try to do it yourself anyways, all right? So there you go, 102. Again, did pretty good. Okay, so that's not a bad lineup. I'm sure we could find something better. Let's see if... So where are we at? We're number 6 right now, okay? So let's see if we can pull this off a little better this time with... Oh, you got missions here. So you get chests here. Let's see what the chests have. So tokens, and gems. That's pretty good. The missions themselves deal 500k damage in a boss trial. Deal 86 million in a boss trial, and then total accumulative boss trials. Oh, in a single battle. Okay, obtain 30 points. Obtain 90 points, 800, 4,500. So these, so let's actually see what the actual rewards are for this. So glory prize. Okay, so it's the same as the event before. Exchange tent. So you can get yourself random SS vehicles, T1 gear, T2 gear, boost stones, faction summons, regular summons, Able, regular poison, Sea Viper, grade A invitation, some blue cards, some faith gems, some legendary stones, strengthening stones, some purple stones, the original tokens, some EXP gear, EXP gear, sorry, and then some resources. Resources are kind of lackluster here, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Okay, so, oh, what's this? Street art. What does this do? Let's read this real quick. Complete missions to earn. Okay, so this is just a complete mission, just another puzzle piece. Okay, so there you guys have it. So let's try a different setup here. I'm gonna try to put Jury in here instead. Let's see if we can survive without Elena as a unit. Let's see if we can pull this off. So let's do Bison. Yeah, let's do this lineup, and I'm gonna actually see if I can survive this without having to worry about Elena here as a healer. So we'll do it again. This time we're going to start off with Gormagala Blast. I want to see if I can reduce the defense on the opponent faster, because if you can out damage that move, he drops defense by 50%. So I'm going to see if I can pull out as much offense on this as possible, even if my characters die without the heal. Here, I'm going to auto here, or sorry, manual here, just to save that a little longer, and then pull it off here. There you go. Let's see if my Gen can. Now, the only thing I don't have right now, which sucks, is the fast chant on any of my characters. So my special is going a little slower, but my damage output is a lot higher now. So let's see if I can pull off more damage with this unit. Now, if I go back and put fast chant on one of these guys, it might increase the damage output a little more, which is probably a good idea. But let's see if this did a little better this time. No, so you can see 80 million only. So this actually did worse. So there you go. So Elena with the fast chant did help. So if I go back, guys, real quick here, and if I go into who would I want to change it for? Let's just, for the sake of it, say Bison, to be quite honest, because he honestly really isn't there to do that much damage for me the way he's set up. I'm gonna change it off of, take it off of Street Poison for a second. Let's see if this helps in any way. It makes him a little faster too, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but you definitely want fast chant in all of these. What does this do? Oh, it gives you rewards. Consume green crystals to upgrade the Halidome. Oh yeah, that's right, the Halidome, okay. And then you can offer, sure, let's offer this. This is going to be super combo, reduce target's attack by 6%. This one does unleash combo, increases damage. Oh, absolute damage dealt. For sure going into that. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to deploy our defensive teams. Here we're going to put Jury here. I'm going to put Gen down here. Put Rose here. And then we're going to do... Actually, you know what? For this team, I'm going to do this combo instead. There we go. There we go. That's probably better anyways. And then, do I have a secondary lineup, or is that it? Configure the defense lineup for effigy battle. Okay, I think we're good there. So this is guild versus guild. I wonder if it tells us who we're fighting. Let me quickly get this mission. Let's see. Is there an actual place that tells us who we're battling? I don't think it does. Because it's supposed to be guild versus guild, right? So I'm trying to find out if there's a place that actually tells you who the opponent is. My server does not. Okay, no problem. So we're going to go ahead and jump in again. Let's try this one more time. This time I'm going to use Jury as my go-to attacker. So let's see if this makes a difference in damage. So we'll put that, and that. Okay, perfect. Alright guys, let's give this a go and see what happens. I'm hoping to, with the fast chant, to do a little bit more this time. And I know Jury's damage is sometimes can be a little higher than Gen's depending on the situation. So let's go with that first. And this is just to show you guys some examples, right? Again, for free to play, Cammy is going to be your go-to. Street Poison for sure is going to really help. Now, why am I not using Street Poison right now? It's because I don't have her level up. So what I might do, guys, after this is just jump on, put her into my limit break section and give her a little more level, and then try using her there and see if she can actually boost the damage for Gen. So that'll be the last attempt I'm going to try, and you might see why she's so useful after that, because I think she will bring a lot more to the table than just having straight DPS. Okay, Gen's Gen's gonna have to take over here a little bit. Let's see if I can get a little more damage in this. So let's see what we did here, okay? I don't think it'll be as high still. Oh no, so it is a little higher. Okay, so we did 112 that time. So now we're at 4th place. Okay, so that was a bit better. See, Fast Chant does so much more damage just because you build your gauge faster. Now, what I want to do, guys, lastly, is kind of show you how good she is. Now, let's remove somebody. Actually, you know what? I might have to spend... We're going to just do this just because I need the spot anyways. I'm going to throw her in here, and I'm going to go get her... I don't have her cars, so she may not survive. So that's going to be the biggest problem I might have, but that's fine. So we're going to actually take off someone else's gear. Let's take out Cammy's gear for a second. I'm going to remove, because she's got all wind. Take off Cammy's gear. Again, Cammy will be your main DPS for free-to-play, guys. Blanca is also a really good one. You might want to use Blanca as well for his counter and stuff. But right now, we're going to do that. And I'm going to actually change this to Fast Dance. Or Fast Chance, sorry. I'm going to take it off Bison, because she's not there for damage. And we're going to go ahead and put Bison's back on to Broken Formation. And he does have it. Good. Okay, now let's give this a go and see if this makes a massive difference. I'm expecting to see some good results from her, so I'm really hoping, guys, that that this helps out. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this out. We're gonna put Gen back in here. We're gonna put in, where is she? Street Poison. Street Poison. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's see if this works. I'm very curious now to see how she does in this fight. Okay, so let's do this, guys. Let's see if the extra bonus and damage from her buffs will make the big difference here, okay? Okay, I can probably use that right now in order to get the heal. I probably will need it. Another one you should really use here is the Mad Ryu EX move, Breath of Rage, I believe it's called. Because it'll also increase your damage, but that one really helps at EX3. A lot of people who are whales have that up there, and that's why you're going to see the major damage difference amongst a lot of people, is because they're actually using that one as their main go-to DPS. And what it does is the more HP you lose, the higher your DPS becomes. So it's a pretty substantial difference in damage. 95 mil, I mean, not the worst. Let's see the stats here. So she didn't do any damage, but she did provide quite a bit of boost for damage, but she's just not ready yet. So mine's just not ready yet, guys. I'm gonna try one more out because we have one more challenge here, and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Jury in this time, and I'm gonna put Gen. I'm gonna put Gen here. I'm gonna actually take Rose and put her in the slot for, because I don't have her FS. So that's another problem with her, is I don't have her FS leveled up, right? So let's put in her here, and let's see if this makes a difference, guys. We know Ken is gonna stay because he's just does free damage through his through anyone's combos, right? So Rose has the Fast Chant. I'm not worried about that. Let's see if this helps. There we go. Okay, let's get that up there. Yeah, I'm thinking for damage perspectives, Broken Formation is probably the best damage dealing move here in terms of the actual fighting souls you want to use. Let's see here. Let's see if we can pull off a little bit more damage. Now I think the Gen and Jury combination was probably the best one for damage. And as you can see, you can survive here with enough. Yeah, 76 million. That was the worst one. So there you have it, guys. So the best combo I had so far was definitely the one I used in the beginning. So this one right here. I mean, I'm a little off the 3rd place spot, but hey, you know what? We're gonna be fine here. I'm gonna try more and more and see if I can figure out everything else. But for you free to play players, I'm gonna purchase one more anyways, just to show you guys. This is the setup I would do. Okay, if you guys have it now, you can see the person does a lot of damage, right? So Mad Ryu, definitely Cammy. Cammy will be your #1 go-to damage dealer. If you have Abel as a tank, great. If you have Fashion Blanca, that's even better. Use Fashion Blanca in there. If not, then what you want to do here is you may want to do Sea Viper as your other damage dealer. So where's Sea Viper? There's my Sea Viper. And use her ult actually along with Cammy's. So she's going to be really good. If you don't have Abel, another really good one is Zangief, or even better is going to be E Honda. So this team here is going to be probably your best chance at maximizing your DPS. I would do this or this as your combo. Take away E Honda here. Actually, no, Honda stays, sorry, because he's combo 1. I would do single here, AoE here, or AoE here and single here. So this one does detonation, so that one's probably not going to work that well. Go single and AoE, and that might be your best bet. But if you go this route, you want to go single, you want to go maybe AoE single here, and then do Shoryuken here like that. Okay, so that's probably your best bet in terms of damage. Now, if you want to flip it around and use Eiyuu, what I would do here is go single with Eiyuu, because his fireballs does incredible damage. Go single here with his Hurricane Kick, and then go single here with Cammy. Alright, so that would probably be your best bet. But if that's the case, then take her out. If you're going to put her in the back and put Elena in, if you need to out-heal the damage, and Elena will keep you alive. So in that case, what you guys want to do here is go here, here, and here. Or, if you want to flip it around and do this one, go here, here, and here. Okay, these are your combos that you want to go with. This will probably be your best damage dealing combos for free to play. So give that a try when you have a chance and go from there. Alright guys, it's Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now again, we are recruiting, so please, if you're interested in joining, check out the description. I already popped it up. I'll do it again here in this video, and you guys can definitely apply, and the guild leaders here will pick the best units, and we'll go from there. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye.